It's a beautiful day outside, isn't it? It is. It's awesome. So anyway, what's up, fellers? How you doing? I'm here to show you. Since I've done this before, I thought I'd do it again. I'm going to show you the figures I'm going to be using in TF Origins, just to give you an idea of like who is going to be in it. So, some of the figures I don't have with me. So, those are so good. Yeah, some of the figures I don't have with me because certain somebodies have them. Anyway, I won't complain. But anyway. Yes. To start it off, these two figures, you probably recognize them as Jazz and Grimlock. They will be in it. They will be related. He will be related to Jazz, and he will be related to Grimlock. But they're not Grimlock and Jazz. They're two separate characters that are at the beginning of the story. So, I think their names are Night Slash and Ecliptor. They're working names right now, but yes. And Revenge of the Fallen figures. Sideswipe here, he'll be a key character. Him and Optimus. And then we have Sideways right there. And of course, Starscream. Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. Now there is a reason why these guys are going to be in it. And that is, Prime will be telling the story of how it all began to Sideswipe here. And during the story, like the origin story, Prime will be training Sideswipe into becoming a better warrior, and he'll be fighting Sideways and Starscream and other figures from the past, but they're not actual characters. They're like hard light holograms or something like that. They're not real robots. So that's how I'm going to put these guys in the story. So, and for the big reveal. So I mean, we've got a lot here. I'm going to use this guy as Thundercracker because I don't have an animated Thundercracker because they haven't made one other than activators. But I'm going to have Skyfire in it because I think I gave him a short appearance in the TF2. He kind of died off too quick. Of course, Starscream, Skywarp, Hot Rod. I'm going to be using a lot of Optimus Primes for the High Council. The names are not decided yet, but we'll have Cybertron Prime. Ooh, stay! Have Armada Prime, both Armada Primes in it. Just to like fill out the High Council. They'll have names like Omega, Alpha Omega, or something like that. We have, I think it's, who is that? Swerve? Swerve, Bulkhead. Well, let's turn on the light here. There we go. Of course we have Blitzwing and forgot his name, but I'll get it. I'm so forgetful. Shockwave, Megatron, Optimus Prime. You know, after he's Orion Pax, he'll become this. Become Optimus Prime. So, you guys know how the story goes. Ultra Magnus, Nemesis Prime, aka Scourge. Now there's going to be, I don't know which Fallen I'm going to use. This custom that I bought off of eBay could work. Or I made my own. Me and my buddies made our own custom Fallen. We just gotta paint it. Made him look a little bit more menacing. Use some Bionicle parts, give him a big ass gun. Use the whole double-bladed shield type thing right there. Made his turret cannons a little bit more deadly looking. And let's see if I can get it out of here without. We also gave him a nice little sword. So he's basically like your ultimate villain. We want him to be like indestructible, you know, all powerful type of guy. So that's what we did with that guy. We just got to paint him, see how the paint turns out, and we'll see. Cybertron Scourge will. I'm going to be using him as Straxus. If you don't know who Straxus is, he's the one that created Nemesis Prime. So that's where he comes from. So Nemesis Prime, Fallen, and Straxus will be the main villains. And we got our bounty hunters right here. Oil Slick. Well, he's more of like Swindle is more like an weapons expert. So, and then the Lockdown Brothers. This one's going to be called Lockdown. I'm not sure if I want to call this one Blazing Lockdown. If you got any ideas for a name for him other than Blazing Lockdown, go ahead and give me some like shout outs or whatever. I don't know. Got Barricade, forgot his name, and Ratbat, but their names will change because they're the three that are going to be working for the Fallen. Lugnut, got Override, Soundwave, Sentinel Prime, Wreck-Gar, Tankor, Hotshot, Ratchet, Jetfire, Jetstorm, Waspinator, the Dinobots. Forgot his name. I can never remember the names of the Cybertron characters. But he will be, I think I'm going to use him for Orion Pax. Not Orion Pax, but Alpha Trion. He'll be used for Alpha Trion. We have this guy right there, Bumblebee, Mirage, Prowl, Blur, Jazz, Orion Pax. He'll start off as Thunderbolt and then become Megatron. That's his name before he was Megatron. So, and of course, this guy will be known as Maxion, Optimus's brother. And Cliffjumper is probably the only Earth vehicle. I mean, they're all Earth vehicles, but they don't look like. I mean, you don't see like a car. Well, let's see who's best. Jazz. You don't see a car that driving around that looks like that. So, unfortunately, I don't have a Cliffjumper that resembles a Cybertronian vehicle or a futuristic vehicle. So, oh well, I'll try to figure out something. But there you go. There you go. There will be a way. I'm not going to tell you, but I have a way to bring in the Beast Transformers to incorporate them into the story. It's pretty clever. I think so, anyway. So, there you guys go. Just to give you a little insight or whatever. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later on this beautiful day. Yay.